2019. We're going to be looking at your love reading for June 2019. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages, what guidance do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. June 2019. What messages, what guidance do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to pick up on the highest and the strongest energy for June 2019. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is in love. What messages, what guidance do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. June 2019, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's so good. All right, so let's see. Knight of Pentacles could be dragging some things out. Could be dragging some things out. Not understanding your worth. Emperor here, needing to set boundaries. That's an obstacle. You need to set boundaries to a situation. Transformation here. Check out that Sagittarius read. Death card is in the same motherfucking spot. So either some of y'all got Sagittarius in your chart and you seeing new inspirations moving forward here, releasing some shit, making some decisions. Work, a lot of work in your external here. You're really trying to King of Pentacles as your subconscious. So either you're dealing with the Taurus, because that's the Taurus card, or you are really honing in on your material wealth, wanting to obtain that. You could be needing to have confidence here because there is a resistance here. You're resisting making a decision. The opportunity or the guidance here is to make a decision. The obstacle is you feeling like you got money issues. So some of you guys are trying to stay grounded because you got money issues. So you're dealing with a love situation here and you're resisting anything else but trying to transform. You're blocking out a lot here by trying to control. You need to let go of control. You need to let go of control. Some of y'all are blocking a lot of things coming in. You have the potential to manifest what it is you desire, but you're at a lack right now, and that's an obstacle. I think you need to understand that seeds have been set. You've been working, putting in a lot of time within the situation. I don't mean at your job. I believe this is in a foundation. You need reciprocity. So let's see. You need to understand your value and set boundaries to a situation that is taking something out of you. Could be dealing with an Aquarius here. This is about peace and healing. Okay, so some of you guys have a lot of choices. You're confused here. You're needing to understand what your focus is. Because even though this, in Capricorns, we do this a lot. I swear I do this a lot with y'all. This is a fucking love read. But I got pinnacle, 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 pinnacle. You are the king of the hill here. Like this, I don't know what you got going on in your life. And I'm not saying that you're above anyone. I'm not saying that. I mean, it's your life. Yeah, you're above everybody. I don't give a fuck. But all I'm saying is there are things that you're becoming king of the hill because you're exerting yourself out more than what you should. You don't understand your value. Those resources that you're exerting out to the universe need to be within your grasp, need to be within your hands. You're working for someone else. So you do need to set boundaries to that and focus on your path. What you desire, which seems to be abundance, will come once you get on your path. You need to transform and see clearly a new way, a new path, a new whatever. You need to focus. Okay? You need to focus on your worth, your wealth. Not making the money to give it away, but making the money to build wealth for yourself. And don't put your worth in your wealth, because that's not your wealth. Your worth is in yourself. It's not about what you have. Alright, so Emperor here, obstacle here. Someone could be controlling you because you don't understand your worth. And listen, controlling you don't mean that somebody's like, do this, do that, da 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 da. Could be. But it could also be like someone knows that you don't understand your worth. They know that they can get over on you. So you could be dealing with someone that is taking from you because you're allowing them to. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? You're losing control. And it's time. Listen, maybe you need to lose control. Shit. That's the transformation. You're too guarded. You're trying too much to be in control. You need to let go so that you can liberate here. There's an awakening that has to happen, but you can't have this awakening or this blessing unless you let go and let God. Allow yourself to be liberated. Allow God to work in your favor. You're in this lack situation because you've been manipulative and trying to manifest things in your life instead of being in a high vibration and manifesting things in your life. You have been there's been some deception here. That has to end. Knight of Swords here. You do need to take action. Someone's upset here. Someone that is trying to control you may be deceiving you. There's a transformation, Scorpio energy here. You need to transform this situation. Emperor again. Listen, this just popped up. Emperor again. So this is about, some of you guys could be like head of the household. Someone could be manipulating you, and that needs to end. So we got the Eight of Pentacles. Actually, let me go over here. We got Death card here and the past energy here. So there's a transformation that has happened. Ace of Pentacles here. There's a new opportunity for... There's a new opportunity. Queen of Pentacles here underneath. So you could be a female Earth sign, a female Capricorn, and you could have the fuck. So King and Queen of Pentacles, you're dealing with an Earth sign here. That's a match. That's a match made in heaven right there. But Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, full energy here. The transformation is someone seeing that there's a potential of a solid union that will bring the abundance that you desire. But it requires taking a leap of faith. It requires full energy here. The potential of just, look at that damn deer. Just like, fuck it. I'm at it. So someone has to take a leap of faith in order to receive blessings, in order to manifest prosperity. This is where you're stuck at. You're thinking that you could create balance within a situation that you're controlling, but you can't. There's something new, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, something new that is pulling you. You're being pulled in a different direction. But I don't think you trust yourself. I don't think you trust that your ability to move. So with the Ace of Swords here, why is this Ace of Swords here? Why is this Ace of Swords here? Lightning striking. Lightning is striking. You know, you see. Four of Pentacles. So you see that you're not holding on to balance. You're not holding on to what you're holding on. What you realize is that you're holding on to responsibilities and you just want to be happy. So you see, this is the lightning striking. Maybe as you're giving away your paycheck to somebody, you're like, wait a minute now. I'm working for you. Everything I'm doing it for this situation, this household situation, this life, whatever this is that we have. I'm giving everything to you. I'm taking on all the responsibilities within this situation, and you just don't give a fuck because someone's in a state of receiving here. Devil here, Seven of Pentacles here. Yeah, someone wants something. This could be a wife. You don't understand your own value. You base your value in material. So because of that, someone is manipulating you through materials. Now, for others of you, you're holding on to responsibility so much that you're not seeing the happiness. You see it, but you also see that you have responsibilities. So you're allowing the responsibilities to overshadow the opportunity. And that leads to Five of Cups disappointments because you're resisting your truths. You're hiding what you have within yourself so that you can stay in this sort of, I just gotta work, I just gotta do this, I just gotta go with the flow. Whose flow are you going with? Because this ain't your flow. You're restricted like a motherfucker. So Eight of Pentacles here in your surrounding energy. Could be working, could be trying to work on something, working on building something. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here? Ten of Cups here. Trying to work on building well-being here. A balanced situation here. Listen, 882. Goddamn Ace here. This is a cycle here. You've been trying to work and give well-being and happiness to a situation for a long time, but this is an imbalanced situation. You have to grow up from this. This is an immature way of thinking in regards to life, that you can create happiness through abundance. Let me rephrase it, that you can create happiness through material, through money. You cannot create happiness that way, nor can you create stability. The only thing you're doing is working, and not being in alignment with your true path that you need to be working on. Your true path brings more abundance than any of these situations that keep you at a lack. So you really need to get on your path. so that you can receive the blessings that are meant for you. But you can't see them because you're blocking that vision because you don't understand your value. You don't understand who you are. King of Pentacles here. You are presented here. And this, let me get my shit together. Him. God damn it. So the central point of my, the central focus of my reading is the Page of Pentacles. So you see yourself as this page, okay? Or this is what you're being presented to the world. Now you may see yourself as a king on top of the world, but that's because you're resisting seeing clearly where the true abundance and the true wealth is. If you're basing yourself off material as far as your worth, you're basically, you're like throwing yourself out to the dogs. You're allowing them to take pieces off you, because that means once that revenue is gone, once those material are gone, then you're worthless. And that's not true. Okay, money doesn't give you value. You give the value to the money. So within this situation, you've been seeing yourself as a page, or someone has been seeing you as a page, but you are a king. And you need to understand that you have the ability to exude yourself as a king, but you've got to change your mindset. It's about the way that you view this. It's about your perspective. And that's why you've been allowing things to happen to you. That's why you've been allowing people to use and abuse you, or to come into your life and not give you the highest vibration of themselves, because that's what you're attracting. You're not living in your highest vibration, so you're attracting people who are at lowest vibration. Now you could be dealing with people who, because I got the magician here, either you're the magician or you're dealing with someone that has the ability to bring things together, but there's a lack within the situation because you don't understand your worth. So King of Pentacles, why is this King of Pentacles here? And then you attract people that just want you to give, give, give. Whether it be money, whether it be emotions, whether it be time, whether it be an energy. It's not about giving. Now, I'm not saying that you are in situations and there's nothing that is given. You have to put in effort to any connection that you're in. Okay? It's not about that. It's about someone wanting all of you. Like, say for instance, you start dating someone and they always calling, they always texting, they always wanting to be in your energy. It's because they're living through your chi, through your energy. They're not living the person that is reciprocal in the energy, especially within love or affection. They don't need the affection from you all the time. They like it, they desire it, but their happiness doesn't depend on whether or not you're there. You feel me? So you could have been dealing with a situation like that, someone that has taken so much out of you because they require so much of you. This could be financial, someone taking so much away from you because they require so much of you because they don't have it within themselves. You could be dealing with someone that has an emotional lack within themselves and is hell-bent on you giving them what they're lacking. So someone could be driving you crazy because they don't have the emotion within themselves to make themselves feel fulfilled. So they're looking to you for their own fulfillment, whether this be financial or emotional. Magician here. Let me pick this up so we can see the internal. Come here, Jordan. Why is the magician here? Not you, do. Go in there with your brothers. See how much time I got on my camera. Why is the magician here? No.
6 minutes and 19.
Okay, go ahead. Two of Pentacles here. This is about you understanding that you have the ability to adapt to something new, making a decision. You could be dealing with a Gemini here. You could be blocking love. You could be blocking the opportunity of love, true love. Lovers and Ace of Cups is true. This is like twin flame. You could be blocking this, keeping yourself at a stalemate because you feel like there's a lot going on. You could be being manipulated, and that's why you're blocking some energy here. You're at a stalemate because you don't understand your value. You don't understand that you have all the tools necessary to move forward. And this may even be a situation where you've ended some type of codependency. You're moving into a new connection with someone. Taurus. Taurus. So the Taurus is a magician. Magician Taurus here. So anyway, you could be in a connection where there's like a big gap in between you and this person. Either there's a big emotional gap. They may be more open than you are. Not saying that they're more needy, but more open than you are. That it could be a financial gap. They could have more money than you have. It could be a spiritual gap. They could be more spiritually advanced than you are. But because you don't see yourself on the same, and none of that has anything to do with value. Those are just energies, or those are just things that are surrounding the person. That's like their external influences. That has nothing to do with the person. So some of you guys may be looking at what someone has on a material view or a material aspect and feeling like you don't measure up, but you do. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? You do measure up. It's not about what someone has. The materials, because it's all pinnacles here, the materials mean nothing when it comes to value. Money is paper. This is fucking paper. Like if one day the world decided to change the currency to tarot cards, I'd be fucking rich. You feel me? But it don't mean nothing. It doesn't change who I am as a person. So I think what it is you have a flawed vision of someone. You may be seeing them as a magician. You may be seeing them as someone that can manifest and bring things into their life. But what you fail to realize, the magician does have some magical properties, no doubt. But the magician brings things into life because they intend to, because they put the work in necessary to bring it about. It doesn't just happen. It isn't like poof, out of thin air, I have a successful life. Okay, I've put the work in necessary. I've built myself up from nothing to have this, because I am the magician within my own life. I have put the intent, I have put the action. That's what the magician is. One person put an action behind my intentions. That's what magic is. That's all that magic is. Put an action behind whatever you intend to do. So if you intend to go to the fucking movies, you ain't gonna magically get there. You ain't gonna snap your fingers and poof, I'm there. You gotta get in your car. You gotta drive to the theater. You gotta pay for the ticket, and they're gonna find you a seat. That is putting the action to your intention. So here you may not understand that that is necessary in order for you to gain the stability or obtain what it is that you think you desire. So you're living in this space of just waiting for something to happen, waiting for something to change when you are the change. The obstacle is the Five of Pentacles. You are worried. You feel out of lack. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? Empress here, Taurus, Libra energy here, Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. You're worried about changing this. You feel like this person is true love energy. I told you this is twin flame, but you're worried about changing this. You're at a crossroads here, Two of Wands. So you could be transforming another situation, really trying to just work and get yourself to a situation. It's making it to where you're resisting. And it's keeping you at a stalemate and an unnecessary pause in your life. Yeah, so this is, a Taurus popped up again, Hierophant here, Knight of Cups. You could be making an offer. You could be trying, okay, so the guidance here is to come into your own. Two of Wands, that is the guidance. To come to this space to where now you're looking over the horizon and you're ready to balance your emotions, balance the situation here, and put in the work toward either a Taurus or toward a commitment. Seven of Wands here, you may be resisting it. The guidance is to put in the work toward the commitment, but Seven of Wands is the outcome. That's an active resistance. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Because you want to be in control. And listen, you can still have your control. What's crazy is, Emperor, Empress, you're leaving your Empress out in the cold because you're afraid of changing the possibilities of your life. So you're leaving the person that helps you bring, now mind you, the Empress, the Empress is the vessel. She gives birth physically, metaphorically, even emotionally, to new dreams, new ideas, new life. You're keeping your Empress, your vessel, and the Empress could be yourself. Now, I'm not saying this has to be another person, but you're keeping your Empress at a lack because you're afraid of changing the possibilities or changing your life at this moment. You're resisting the changes here. You're resisting even being stable here because you want to be in control. And you can still, even letting go, you can still be in control. The thing about it is, you can only control that which is attached to you. Physically, okay? Emotionally, you can control your emotions too, but that's energy. That changes, okay? The Emperor is about setting structure. You need to understand that you have the ability to put structure to this situation by letting go of the situation. You're trying so hard to build this castle, but you're building it with fucking sand, and it ain't even wet, so all this shit keep falling down. You don't even have anything to start this off of because you're trying so hard to be in control. Let fucking go. Let go and let God. Seven of Wands here. Why is this the outcome? Seven of Wands here. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Why is the Seven of Wands here? King of Swords here, Sun card here. Yeah, you need to be clear.